Well, today the garage is empty, but there's junk absolutely everywhere. So I think what I'm gonna do, I don't even know if this will end up being a video or maybe just a piece in another one, but start cleaning all this crap up. And I actually wanted to pressure wash the floor because I still have my old man's pressure washer, and I want to take it back because it takes up space and I don't have any. But the garage floor, you guys give me non-stop attitude for, and it is a little mangled up. So I'm thinking I'm gonna start cleaning up a bunch of stuff, tossing it in the garbage. I got a little hole in the corner of the garage, which is naturally sloped into, so everything just kind of drains out there. So we'll see if we can get that. Yeah, that's my plan. Set up the time lapse, crank up some videos on the TV, start cleaning, doing a little bit of pressure washing. Will you guys silently judge me in the comments? Yeah, see how she goes. Okay, so as you guys can see, I kind of pulled everything out of the garage that I didn't really want to get soaking wet. So that'll be there. I didn't get right in the corners and all that too crazy because I'll deal with that later. I just want to get this area, which I'm actually working in right now. It's still cold though. It's only 10 degrees Celsius right now. I'm going to try and avoid the sheet metal as much as possible. Try and keep it somewhat rust free, but worst case, I have a grinder. So the next thing I like to do is I take a bucket full of degreaser and stuff, and I like to just kind of hose it around. You need to activate the cleaning with all the bubbles, so kind of spritz that around. You can already see it's just grabbing all the dirt, and then scrub it in. Now I got a few different brooms here. I got this little one which I like, scrub brush. This one's really soft, so that one's good for dust and whatnot. And I got this big one here. It's another good scrubber, so that one will do kind of most of the middle, and that the little orange one or yellow one will do kind of the corners and all that. You can really see how slanted the garage floor is, eh? It's just nuts. That's why there's a hole in that corner, so it just self-evacuates. So we'll go from there. Actually, while I'm doing that, I'm watching this guy. It's actually a local guy. I've never met him. Penny's Hot Rods and Customs. So he's got a bunch of cool hot rods. He doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to come down there and sit in some of his cars this summer. So yeah, go to his channel, leave a comment so I can kind of be his buddy, because he's got all sorts of cool stuff, all sorts of intake manifolds and all sorts of things that I think's cool, and he probably has a bunch of parts I'll want to buy at some point. So we'll put you back on the tripod. We'll get this all kind of soaped up, scrubbed up. Then I'll fire up the pressure washer. Last time I couldn't get this stupid thing running, so I might have to call Danielle for some backup. Pressure wash sucker out, be done with it, and then we'll suck the tea in. So yeah, shop maintenance. So I got it all scrubbed down. Right at the end there is a bunch of pure straight degreaser. I just kind of mixed it around, so I'll let that sit for a few minutes, let it do its thing. You can see all the soap started off nice and white and ends up just gray brown junk. But yeah, the floor's actually already coming out nice in a few spots. You can see it right here. So the back of the garage is never as bad as the front, because that's where I make all the mess and care even less. So let this sit for a few minutes, fire up this pile of junk pressure washer, and start blasting, and then let it dry while I eat supper. Pretty good evening. Okay, well, I actually ran the pressure washer out of gas, but so the front half, you can see it's really coming out, not too bad. Someone's been doing burnouts in here, but the front here, it's still kind of mangled, so I'm going to hit this again with some more degreaser, let that sit a little bit, and then I said, well, I do the back, which actually shouldn't be too bad. There's not as much junk back there, but yeah, it's coming out pretty good. I'm pretty stoked on it. I always am. I always forget this is actually a concrete floor, but what are you gonna do? So I'll get some more gas for the old pressure washer and start degreasing, give it another scrub, get back on the time lapse. All right, the old pressure washer ran out of gas. Now it won't start up. I've been messing with it for a little bit. I've lost interest. The sun's going down, so I re-soaped the floor in a few spots. I switched the hose over to hot water. I'm just gonna hose it down and call her good enough. Well, far from perfect, but the work area is nice. Unfortunately out here, it really needs a power washer. So I'll try and work on this thing another day, maybe get a plug and stuff for it tomorrow. But time to suck this thing in, so I can suck it all the way back. In worst case, push it out or whatever, kind of pressure wash around it. So that's the plan right now. Suck her in, close everything up, call it for the night. So there we go. Car's inside. Floors are meh. This thing pissed me off, but that's a battle for another day. They're better than they were. The work area is nice and clean, so I'm happy with it. So that's for mending it today. And on this video, up next, because I'm going to start on this again. So my plan is jack the sucker up, take the front brakes apart, because I'm hoping, so I just took those brakes out to 57, this whole front drum assembly will fit. So those drums are brand new, and when I did all the research online, the bearings and the brake shoes are the exact same part number on a 57 Chevy car versus a 50s Chevy truck, which is the vintage of this axle. So I don't know, I might have to reuse this existing backing plate and maybe the wheel cylinder. Maybe they're all the same, I'm not really too sure. Because that would be a bonus if I could just do that. Because like I said, those shoes, those drums, The wheel cylinders, the hoses, they're all brand new, just not even 6 months ago or whatever it was I did on the 57. So slap those suckers on here, then the front brakes will be dialed. All I gotta do is just run the brake line to it, which is really no big deal. So I'm pretty stoked on that. I'm gonna try that out. Hopefully it's not a huge fail. But that's where we're leaving it for now. Bit of a funny video, I know. Washing floors and pulling a tea back in, but hey, sometimes that's how she goes. So thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, what's going on. Subscribe to the channel. That's a big one. Turn the bell on and smash that bell 8 times so you know you get every single video. That's it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one.